I'm so mad I could spit. But I don't want to ruin my floor.
Bethany's coming back to the Real Housewives of New York. It's official. The talk show failed. Well, everybody can't do a talk show. No, please. Please. And that's not a read, because not everybody can build a successful liquor line. Do you understand what I'm saying? But she's done this, and now you're going back to the house damn wives? That's like Bruce Jenner, and you know what? He was once great, now he's Brucetta. I don't get it. Tori has taken Dean's phone and is monitoring his calls and texts, and she even allegedly hired a private investigator. Well, you know what? Tori, it might be time for a divorce. The D word is no longer a bad word. I know your mom and your father, the late great Aaron Spelling, were married for years. I know that divorce might not be what is acceptable in your family, perhaps, but you know what? It's a new day and a new age, and divorce is there for a reason. Are there any men in the audience today? All right, well, clap if you... Do any of you all agree with me that the quickest way to hurt your feelings is to give the gifts back? Sir. 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 I'm talking to you. Yes. Okay, sir. Up there in the beige. When we give you your gifts back, doesn't that hurt you a whole lot more?
Oh, yes, it does.
Yes. Oh, yes, right? Give the gifts back. That's all I'm saying. That's all. Would you stay if you were, Phaedra? Majority of people say no, but look, he's not going to jail because he was unfaithful. He's going to jail because he committed fraud. Clap if you would stay. Who is that? Well, girl, you're a better woman than most. You won't believe who is offering to help Ashton and Mila with the baby. Demi Moore, you guessed it! You guessed it! I know, girl! I'm all like, oh, hell to the no. Look, one of my favorite movies centers around this plot. You know, Hand That Rocks the Cradle, starring Rebecca De Mornay? Okay. All right. Now, let me give you an insider's perspective, season 12, Dancing with the Stars perspective. They script what they want you to say. I know this as a participant, okay? And so I'm reading, I'm seeing I'm like, wait, this is not how I'm feeling today, and I wouldn't say that. I'm not going to say that, I would tell the camera. So instead, I would say what I want to say. And then finally, after several weeks of practicing, and I was eliminated week number 2, you know, blessing and a curse, blessing and a curse. But you know what? If I gave a little bit more sassafras, oh no you didn't, then I discovered I would have stayed, because that's how they were writing my script, to be angry black woman. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, check it out, I have more. Okay, so one day, I got so very, very upset at this script of this angry black woman thing. I asked my Tony, I said, Tony, take off your microphone. I'm going to take mine off, too. Let's go outside and talk. Now, my Tony and I got along very well in Dancing with the Stars. You know what I'm saying? He knew I couldn't dance. I knew he wanted to win. I said, Tony, this won't be your season, man. So we take our microphones off, you know, because they're always filming you while you're rehearsing, and we go outside. I practiced over in Jersey, over near that airport that's near the Target, Fairfield Avenue, if you know the area. So we go outside, and I said, Tony, let me ask you something. Why are they scripting my supposed natural comments to the camera? And why is all my scripting coming off like I'm supposed to be angry black woman? Tony, you know I'm not that girl. Like, you know, I can be angry black woman, but not in a No disrespect to people who are, but that's not me, you know? And so he goes to me, oh, my wife told me I should have talked to you about that. Who's that? You're not playing. Shh. I said shut up. I mean,
Help me!
no!
I'm gonna say Tasty Alley.
I mean, please don't help. Fat mouth.
Drake. That's Drake.
Yes, it is Drake. So now your prize goes to her. Shut up! I'm sorry, I get competitive. There's a shocking new twist in the Halle Berry battle with her ex, Gabriel Aubrey. Lean closer, because we've never heard of this in all my decades of doing Hot Topics. Halle reportedly is claiming that Gabriel is trying to make their 6-year-old Nala. That's a combination of daughter and Nala, and that he wants dollars. No, look. Try to make Nala appear less black. I know! I'm shocked and I'm sick. She's alleging in the court that Gabriel straightens her hair and highlights Nala's hair to make her look white. The judge believed Halle and said nobody's to do anything to any 6-year-old's looks anytime in the near never. Any wiggy, particularly a lace front wiggy, understands this is as phony as a $3 bill. Look, the follicles are too big and dark. You know what this probably is? Probably like a mustache. Like if it's a face to the side, then the eyes would be right here and the chin's down there. This is like a mustache, and she just stuck it up there to be provocative and get us talking. So she's provoking and we're talking. I guess it works. I was having a whole discussion this morning with my producers and my camera guys and Suzanne. And so we all kind of decided in unison that we're kind of leery of people who've never had a drink or never smoked a joint or never done anything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's the way I feel. I'm sorry. I am not going to lie to you. You know, I've had my problem with drugs. I do think drugs are the devil. I know people who've had problem with drink. I think drink is it can be the devil. But I have one girlfriend who's never done a drink or a drug, and I swear she's the battiest woman I know. I am so disgusted with Lamar Odom that I want to do this story standing up. Suzanne, I'm minding my own business.
Yep, I know. Nope.
And I happen to have the TV on. TMZ.
Yep. Of course.
And did you hear about this? During this recent flight from New York to LA, that's a 5-hour flight. He was in seat 4B. Up in the first class, where the orange juice is really good. Oh, yes. Not too much pulp. Tastes like they squeeze it there at the front. It's just good. Best orange juice ever. Anyway, reportedly, Lamar was in the Delta Lounge, which is for people like Lamar, you know, or other, like people go there if you have like a first class ticket and you don't feel like waiting at the gate. So you go upstairs and they have cheese and nuts and some sandwiches, and you have to pay for stuff, but still. You know, but they have the booze, all right, and really comfortable chairs. So Lamar reportedly was at the Delta Lounge before the flight getting pissy wasted. Oh. Which sounds fun. Unless you have a problem. and 2 teenagers whose friends are going to roast them when they get back to school in September. Lamar, what are you doing with your life? Joan Rivers, personal doctor that allegedly snapped the selfie while performing the operation on Joan's throat. Well, we found out a little bit more about the doctor. Come close. She's a doctor to the stars. She's treated everyone from Celine Dion and Hugh Jackman and Lady Gaga. And now I need you to come closer. She's treated me. Wait, I know! Miley Cyrus, she was performing on stage in Mexico with the butt, and she has a dancer spanking her with the Mexican flag and dabbing her booty crack with it and stuff. And now, mind you, what civilized person disrespects the flag of any country or any place? I don't know these people. I don't know these people. Clap if you don't agree with me that what's the big deal that she did that with the flag? Clap. Get him! What if somebody disrespected the red, black, and green flag, sir, and twerked and wiped their booty with it? You don't care?
It's an opinion.
It's an opinion. Yeah, okay. All right. I wanted summer vacation to end when I heard what I consider the biggest story of the summer. You know where I'm going? Nick and Mariah. What is going on? Do you guys love Gordon Ramsay? You do? Look, am I the only one that wakes up on Saturdays and Sundays and turns on the BBC and watches marathons of Kitchen Nightmare? Love it. And then he goes to restaurants and he researches restaurants, and I really like him. He's mean but nice. I like it. Okay, so let's talk about Kanye West's wedding gift to Kim. And the title of the painting is My Queen Kim, Perfect Bitch. Now see, clap if you find this totally distasteful and ugly. Lady Gaga's ex-assistant, who's in her 40s, is writing a tell-all about Gaga. Clap if you care about reading it. Really? Well, you know, see, my thought is that I think that Gaga's experiencing a dip right now where, like, I know her monsters care about her, but I don't think a lot of the rest of us really care about Gaga anymore. I mean, I would like to shout out to everybody who came to see me tell my stories at the Venetian. Yeah! I understand one of you is in the audience today. Who are you? You were there? Yeah, thank you, thank you. Listen, hey, sir, look, right? Because what I try to tell people is I'm not telling knock-knock jokes. Like, I was at the Venetian in Vegas on Friday night and Saturday night. That wasn't talk show, Wendy, was it? No, ma'am. That was ratchetness, wasn't it? Clap if you were watching ratchetness last night. Clap if you're embarrassed because you watched it and loved it. Ratchet. Monday nights on VH1. It's the same, it's the usual suspects every week. And I read these magazines, I love them. But when I come out here and I want to tell you something new, it just seems as though, I would love to know about Lisa Edelstein. Do you know who that is? Look at this right here. I'm going home. You don't know this woman? This is the woman who stars on House, only one of the biggest shows in the country. You guys, Lisa Edelstein, listen, she was on our show earlier this week. She's single, she's 40-something, she's pretty, she pumps her fist, and if you take a look at the picture that I just showed you, she's at a Nymph Award. Now, magazines, paparazzi, all the reporters, fan out and find out what's going on with people like that, and then come back and bring me some stories. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm going home.